there, Stevos, welcome along to this week's episode of the weekly vlog right here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. Monday morning, just gone 7 AM, just about to go into the bathroom now, have a shower and get dressed. Just about to empty the washing out of the washing machine, put the washing in the tumble dryer to dry. So last night in the early hours of the morning, around about 1:15, I changed the clock back an hour in the dining room, and it decided this morning at 5:05 to stop working. So I now need to go and find one AA battery to put in the clock for it to work again. Breakfast, I've got a bowl of Choco Hoop cereal and a flask of tea. Oh, I'm getting really frustrated with that tumble dryer. So I put my clothes in the tumble dryer as you saw, and it started running through, and then halfway through its cycle it said empty the container. So I emptied the filter that's in the tumble dryer door, and it still said empty the container. I saw that at the bottom of the tumble dryer obviously there's a water tank. So I pulled the water tank out, I tipped it, and only a little bit of water came out, not a lot, only a little bit. And I thought, well, this is the only container that I can actually think of that's on the tumble dryer. So I emptied it, stuck it back in, pressed the play button on the tumble dryer for my clothes to continue drying, and then it said after a couple of minutes, empty the container. So I once again emptied the water tank, made sure that the filter was empty, and it is, and pressed it again, and it still said empty the container after a couple of minutes of going through. So I've now had to take a photo of it, so that, because I'm seeing my mum in the hospital later today, and I'm gonna have to go and ask her about it, because I have no other idea what container the tumble dryer is referring to, because I've emptied the water filter and I've emptied the filter, well, the water tank, sorry, and the filter. So I don't know what other container it's on about. It's a new tumble dryer. I've tried looking around for the instruction manual, but I can't see the instruction manual anywhere. So we've had the tumble dryer for like the last month or so. But yeah, so a little bit annoying, to be honest. It is Monday night, everyone, and I've just got back from the hospital, going to visit my mum in hospital for a little while. So she's not doing too badly. I didn't go to the cinema today, unfortunately, because I just didn't fancy it. I had a huge migraine earlier, which managed to clear itself earlier when I was on the bus, which is good news. But yeah, I ended up going off to the hospital though to go and visit my mum for a little bit, go and have a catch up with her and see how she's been and stuff. So she is on the mend. She is getting slowly and surely she's getting better, which is good. She said she doesn't think she's going to be out this week though, unfortunately. So it does look like it's going to be another week at home on my own for me. But it's fine. I've got lots to do here though. I've got the animals to look after, you know, and obviously I've got some housework and stuff that needs to be sorted, so it is fine. I will get it all sorted out. But yeah, no, in all seriousness though, I have gone and seen my mum. Oh, and I got that tumble dryer issue sorted as well now. So earlier I took out the water tank and emptied it, as I mentioned, took out the little filter that's inside the door, you know, did all of that. And my sister came over to pick up a couple of bits for my mum to go and give to her tomorrow, and her boyfriend came over too, and I showed him the compartments, and he said, what's that thing that's under the water tank? So I pulled it out, and it's a little tiny shelf, and it was a container full of water. So I took the container out, I've emptied it out into the back garden, so, and then put it back in, and then I've just put, my washing was on the washing line, believe it or not, and it started to rain at lunchtime, and obviously I didn't have any time to bring it in or anything like that, so I just went, you know what, just leave it for now, I'll sort it when I get back. Anyway, I've managed to stick it in the tumble dryer. The tumble dryer is working perfectly fine now. I don't know, honestly. But I didn't know this. I didn't know this, you know, so it's all a learning curve for me. So yeah, anyway, I am now chilling out though on this Monday evening. Monday night, and I have just got back from Castle Point after getting in tonight's dinner. I'm going to do something oven based, which I'm going to show you guys very shortly. Also as well, I did pick up a couple of other bits and pieces which I'll show you guys again shortly as well. But it's now 8:20 on this Monday night. While I was up at Asda at Castle Point, I did pick up a can of Monster Pipeline Punch, and I also picked up a Mango Loco which I've stuck in my mini fridge here in my bedroom as well. But right now though, I didn't get a chance to video call my friend Kieran last night, so I am having a video call with him on Skype on my iMac tonight. So that's what I'm about to do right now on this Monday evening. It is 9:25 at the time of recording this part of the weekly vlog. I'm going into a very dark living room right now. It is 9:25 and I've just put the oven on as I'm just about to make myself something for my dinner tonight. I will show you what I've got for my dinner in just a few moments once it's been cooked. But also as well, I thought I'd show you the other bits and pieces that I did pick up from Asda while I was up there at Castle Point earlier. So I did pick up a lemon Madeira cake, so I'm going to have that at some point. And I said it in my last weekly vlog, and I'm going to say it again, the top tier bun for me is a Belgian bun. And I picked up 2 of those, which I'm probably going to have either tonight or I might have them tomorrow. Who knows? So anyway, I will show you guys what I've got for my dinner once it's been cooked, with it in the next sort of 20 minutes. So this is my dinner at fast approaching 10 PM. I've got a tin of meatballs, chicken meatballs in tomato sauce, and I've also got a cheesy garlic pizza as well. So that's my dinner for this evening on this Monday. It's 20 to 6. Good morning. Morning, Simba. Look at him. He's just chilled. He's just chilled. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday morning and I have woken up, checked social media, Snapchatted a couple of my friends just to say good morning. And yes, I did sleep in my mum's armchair over there as well. I slept there last night. I ended up going to sleep quite early, to be quite honest with you, but I was knackered, admittedly. So, yeah. Anyway, I have woken up, checked social media, Snapchatted a couple of friends, and I've also messaged my mum as well. My mum's just spoken to me. Well, she hasn't just spoken to me, but she sent me a message late last night, so I've responded to that message as well. So she'll see that when she's woken up, I'm sure. And yeah, so anyway, I am just about to start my day. Yes, I did sleep in yesterday's clothes as well, unfortunately, but it is what it is. And I forgot to take my medication last night again as well, and my medication is in the living room as well. Oh god, honestly, what am I like at the moment? Constantly forgetting to take my medication at night. Not good. So I'm going to have a glass of water. Actually, you know what? I'm going to have a glass of water and I'm going to go and take my medication right now on this Tuesday morning. So I'm just about to do the washing up, drying up and putting away from dinner and breakfast yesterday morning. Just about to take my clothes out of the tumble dryer and fold them up and put them away upstairs in my bedroom. For me to empty the bins and put the bin out into the garden, in the garden bin, like wherever it goes, and I'm also going to empty the recycling bin as well and put a fresh bin liner on the bin. Hello Monty, what are you doing lying like that, eh? What are you doing lying like that? Anyway guys, it is Tuesday morning and I'm currently out in the back garden at the moment. As you can see, autumn has officially set in now, so obviously there is a lot of leaves around the back garden thanks to this tree up here and that tree over there as well. And look, the sun is starting to come out, which is nice. Anyway, obviously all the leaves haven't fallen off the trees just yet on here and here, but for the time being though, just to maintain the garden, keep it nice and tidy, I am just going to go around with a broom and sweep up these leaves and then just put them into a black sack and then put them in the bin as well. So I'm still in the back garden and I have cleaned up the leaves, by the way, sort of. I mean, there's still little bits, but I mean, to be honest, I'm not going to manage to get every leaf up, unfortunately. You know, I think it's going to be impossible, but I have somewhat tidied the garden. I've managed to fill up a bag of leaves, which at the moment is in that shed over there where my finger is. So yeah, so I'm going to put that in the bin tomorrow once the bin has been emptied. But I am also sorting out the rabbits as well, so I've just done their litter tray. There's the rabbits, look at them. Oh, hello, hello. So there we go. So I'm just going to close that back up. And now I'm just about to top their food bowl up with some fresh food and give them some water as well. What the hell are you doing up there, Monty Cat? What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing, you silly? Yeah, I'm looking at you. Anyway, look at the rabbits. They're eating their food. There we are. Is that nice, rabbits? Yeah? Is that nice? Aww. It's 9:05 in the morning on this Tuesday morning, and I've just made my first flask of tea of the day. So last week I was given the task to basically on Tuesday this week to do a fry up for myself at home by my support workers, because they wanted to see how I would do in terms of cooking up a fry up for my breakfast. And it is 25 to 10 and I have just cooked a fry up for myself. So here we go, this is how it looks. I've done scrambled eggs, I've done some toast, I've done some baked beans, some black pudding as well, and I've also done some sausages and some bacon as well. It's a little bit steamy because it is still quite hot. So yeah, so I'm just about to eat this now for my breakfast this morning on this Tuesday morning. After my really big English fry up this morning for my breakfast, I am now just about to do the washing up, drying up and putting away. So I did have my mum's washing on the washing line yesterday, and obviously it did pour it down with rain and it didn't help obviously it drying outside. So I managed to get it in and I did stick it in the tumble dryer. Safe to say that all of my mum's washing that my sister did over the weekend is now dry. It's here on the chair and I'm just about to take it up and put it upstairs on my mum's bed. It's Tuesday night and I've just got off the phone to my mum. I'll tell you more about that in a moment, but Simba's food has been ordered and delivered today, so I'm about to empty that into a yellow container in just a few moments. So I have spoken to my mum this evening. She's not doing too badly. She is still trying to recover from her operation that she had a week ago today. Yeah, honestly, a week I've been at home on my own. Obviously, I've had a couple of visits. My support worker has come over, check to see how the house is looking, etc, etc. And I've had my sister come over a couple of times as well. And in all seriousness, I'm glad, you know, I'm glad that we're 1 week in and I've not burnt the place down. That's a win. But no, in all seriousness though, I mean, you know, it is really a big learning curve. I have done this before where I've spent a couple of weeks here at home on my own while my mum has been in hospital recovering from a couple of other bits and pieces. And you know, obviously I think this does prove really that, you know, that obviously I can look after myself, you know, and obviously I've been looking after the animals as well for my mum while she's been in hospital. The turtles being well looked after and the fish are being looked after, the rabbits, the cat, the dog, they're all being well looked after, which is good. You know, so there is a couple of bits and pieces that my support worker asked me to do at the end of last week to do well, either at the end of last week or the beginning of this week, which unfortunately I've not been able to do. And that's okay, you know, I mean, obviously there are some bits that he has asked me to do. I counted actually, he's asked me to do 13 different things across from last Thursday to Tuesday this week. And I'm going to be honest, I haven't done 3 out of the 13 things that he's asked me to do, which is mop the floors and dust the coffee tables and stuff like that, and I haven't tidied my bedroom. But aside from that, I've done everything else that I've been asked to do, which is okay. You know, those 3 things that I haven't done in the last week, I'm going to do this week. You know, and there might be a couple of bits and pieces that I won't be able to do this week, which I may have to leave and do early next week, before Zoe comes down to stay with me. And that's the other thing as well, which I wanted to talk about, is Zoe. Zoe is staying with me from Wednesday the 6th of November until Saturday the 9th of November. So, excuse me, I just burped then. So, she is going to be staying down with me. And as a matter of fact, originally the plan was that, you know, she was going to stay in a hotel. But I have asked my mum whether she could actually stay here. Now, the reason why I thought she could stay here is because, well, firstly, she doesn't have her kids with her, so it is just going to be me and her staying together, because obviously she would have brought her kids, but obviously her kids' half term is this week. Well, her daughter's half term at school is this week, and obviously next week she goes back to school. So she's gonna have to leave her kids up where she lives in Birmingham, just for a few days. They're going to be staying with their nan, which is her mum, while she comes down here and spends a couple of days with me, which I haven't got a problem with, to be honest. I have already said to her, you're more than welcome to video call your kids and your mum whenever you want to. I'm not going to stop you from doing that, of course, because, you know, as a mother, she does have the right to know how her kids are doing and how her daughter's day at school has been and stuff like that, which is, you know, which is absolutely perfectly fine. So yeah, so Zoe is actually going to be staying here with me, which is great, and I'll tell you why. Because, I mean, firstly, I do need to be here because I've got the animals to look after. I've got Simba, I've got Monty, I've got the rabbits, and I've got the turtles and the fish that need feeding, etc, etc, each day. But secondly as well, I mean, obviously, we're kind of saving money a little bit on getting a hotel room together and stuff, which is another great thing, I guess. But thirdly as well, I mean, this is kind of going to be the case of, you know, beforehand, when me and Zoe were together several years ago, we were staying in hotel rooms together. Now, you're very limited with a hotel room, understandably. You're very limited as to what you can do, you know, because all it is literally, there's a bed, there's a TV, there might be a desk, and there's an ensuite bathroom, and that's it, right? Whereas when she stays here with me, this is a house, you know, so it's more domestic, shall we say. It's more domestic, so obviously, you know, we get to have the chance to cook together, we get the chance to clean together, we get the chance to look after the animals that we have in the house together and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So it is going to be that kind of a challenge, really, for me and Zoe to basically see what it will be like if we did live together one day, you know. Now, I am aware that Zoe does have her own flat up in Birmingham, where she lives, and obviously she lives there with her 2 children, and, you know, I have said to her that I have got an expressed interest in going to stay with her at some point in her flat, you know, and I might be looking into doing that at some point between the end of November and the beginning of December, so we'll wait and see what happens, because she does want to take me down to the German market, which is in Birmingham. So obviously, you know, I do think it is only fair that, you know, if I'm going up to Birmingham to go and stay with her in her flat, then it's only fair for her to come down here and stay down here with me here at my house, you know. I have said to her, you know, like, if you do bring your kids down, because obviously there's not a lot of space in this house to fit me, Zoe, my mum, and then 2 children on top of that as well. So I have said to her, admittedly, you know, if they do end up staying down here, her kids, then it's going to be the case that, yeah, we will have to stay in a hotel together, if that's the case. But saying that though, you know, I am looking forward to spending time with Zoe next week. I'm looking forward to vlogging with Zoe next week as well. And yeah, and honestly, I do think it is going to be a bit interesting, really, to see what it will be like to honestly be in a place with Zoe, because honestly, like, if we can cope, like, living domestically together in a home together, then I think we'll be fine. Honestly, I mean, we were absolutely, I mean, we worked well as a team, you know, like when we stayed in a hotel room several years ago, you know, every couple of months when she used to come down and see me, you know, we used to stay in a hotel room, and it was for a good few days. And back then, you know, we were fine. There was no arguments or anything like that. We always worked things out, and, you know, and stuff like that. So I can't really see if I don't think there'll be anything different this time around than there was last time, if that makes sense. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that, to be honest. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to it next week anyway. But what I will say though is, you know, I have asked my mum. My mum has gave me permission, because obviously I wanted to run it past my mum first, because this is her house, it's not my house. So, you know, my mum does like the idea of her coming to stay here, you know, and stuff like that. So that's exactly what's going to happen. And like I say, I will vlog it next week for you guys, and yeah, and we'll go from there. So there we go. Anyway, it is Tuesday night. My mum did say to me, actually, that she might not be coming out of hospital. Well, she doesn't think she'll be coming out of hospital this week. She also said she doesn't think she'll be coming out of hospital next week before her birthday, because her birthday is next Thursday. So yeah, so she doesn't think she'll be out of hospital by then. It would be she did say it would be a miracle if they gave her a birthday present, which was being discharged from hospital. But she did say that it's more likely that she might be coming out of hospital maybe at the very end of next week, or maybe the beginning of the week after. So I might have to, you know, I might be here on my own for at least another week. But when I say that, I mean, you know, I've only technically got a week, and then Zoe comes down to stay. And that's the other thing as well, you know, like, I really do miss having that human interaction. I'm not gonna lie, 99% of the time, I'm normally upstairs in my room. Yeah, I'm normally upstairs in my room, watching TV, or, you know, looking on my tablet, or, you know, doing stuff like that. And, you know, and then obviously my mum is down here watching the TV downstairs. So there is that. But, you know, like, I do come down from time to time. I do sit here and I do talk to my mum about things, you know, that, like, anything that worries me, or etc, etc, you know. And then you know, but obviously I've not had that human interaction, you know, and I do miss it. I do miss having that human interaction with somebody that is here, you know. So like, it is a bit weird, to be honest. It is a bit weird not having anyone here, but you know, which is why I am looking forward to having Zoe down here next week for a little bit, because then that way I've got at least a few days where I've got that human interaction here. I've got somebody to talk to and stuff like that. So yeah, so, you know, and then hopefully after Zoe goes home on the 9th of November, and then hopefully a couple of days after that, I'm hoping that my mum will be out of hospital, at least discharged from hospital, if she isn't already discharged from hospital by then. But, you know, my mum does say, like, she does sleep a lot, which is understandable. You know, and she does say that there are times that she does feel low and stuff, which again is understandable, you know, but she does want to come home. She really does want to come home, and to be honest with you, I'm at that point now where I want her back home as well, to be quite honest with you. I do. I don't like being here on my own, to be quite honest with you. I really don't. I genuinely do have anxieties of being here on my own. You know, like, it's silly. It is silly because I know that, like, you know, the doors are locked and stuff like that, but I'm upstairs, like, you know, and I'm about to go to bed, for example, and I feel as though I'm hearing, like, the front gate go, or I feel as though that I can hear somebody just walking around the house downstairs when I'm upstairs, and it's not a nice feeling at all. It does give me a lot of anxiety, I'm not going to lie, but it is what it is at the end of the day. You know, I am hoping and praying that my mum does be able to come out of hospital soon, so that she is back here, you know, and I am looking forward to having her back here, to be honest, but yeah, we'll wait and see what happens. Anyway, it is Tuesday evening. I have fed Monty and Simba, so they've been fed. I am just about to go out into the kitchen now, and I'm going to cut up some bits of carrots, a bit of cucumber, and a bit of baby gem lettuce, and stick it in a bowl and stick it outside in the back garden in the rabbit cage, because I'm going to do them a little salad bowl now on this Tuesday. A very good morning, everybody. It is 7:33 AM on this Wednesday morning. We are halfway through this week's episode of the weekly vlog, and we're halfway through the week as well. Anyway, I've been awake since 5 AM this morning, admittedly. Oh, I've just had a Snapchat. I've been awake since 5 AM this morning, admittedly, again. I haven't really done much, though, since 5 AM. I've sat up, I've watched a film, actually, called Haunt. So I'm going to do a review for that on Letterboxd shortly. And I've also watched today's episode of EastEnders over on BBC iPlayer. I've checked social media on my phone as well. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and I've also just made myself my first flask of tea of the day as well. So there we go. So I'm going to drink that shortly when that cools down a little bit. I am going to be going up to the hospital today to go and see my mum. I also do have a support session this morning with my support worker, which is going to be taking place in about an hour's time. So I'm going to go upstairs now, go and have a shower in the bathroom and get some clothes on. And also as well, I am going to have a shave as well, and just brush my teeth as well, and just make sure, you know, I'm looking all decent, ready for when my support worker turns up in about an hour's time. Tonight, this is what I've got for dinner tonight. I've got 20 chicken nuggets from McDonald's. I've also got some fries. I've also got a toffee apple pie as well, and I've also got a large Coca-Cola. Good morning, everybody. It's just coming up to 9 AM on this Thursday morning, also known as Halloween. That's right, because today is October 31st, so happy Halloween. Anyway, it is Thursday morning. I've not long woken up. I've been checking social media, I've been Snapchatting a couple of my friends, and while I was getting dressed upstairs in my bedroom, I just received a text message from my mum to say that there is a possibility that she could be getting discharged from hospital today, which is really good news. It really is. She has said that she's able to get up and out of bed now. She's able to just walk slowly over to a little sink to brush her teeth and stuff like that. So yeah, so really good news. She did actually call me yesterday to say that there is a potential possibility that in the next couple of days she could be getting discharged from hospital. So yeah, so fingers crossed now. We're hoping and praying that she might be back here maybe within the next 24 hours, shall we say. So we'll just wait and see. But honestly, I do think it is some really good news. For my breakfast this morning, I've got some Choco Hoop cereal. Just made myself a flask of mocha. This is Nescafe Aero Mints flavour. Just about to watch today's episode of EastEnders on BBC iPlayer on the TV in the living room. Just about to take my morning medication with a glass of water. It is Thursday night, Halloween night, and it is now, what is it, 20 to 12. I am in my pyjamas. I'm going to go back downstairs and I'm going to go and sit and watch some TV. I might actually put my Marvel Oodie on as well, actually, to keep me a bit more extra warm as well. But anyway, October, it's been a pleasure as always, and it's time for me to close the chapter on chapter 10 of 2024 as we start a new chapter tomorrow morning, Friday the 1st of November 2024, and it's time for me to start writing chapter 11 of 2024. But I do apologise, by the way, because I've not really vlogged much today, and I don't think I really vlogged much yesterday neither, to be quite honest with you. But it's just obviously things going on and stuff, and things have been a bit hectic and stuff. You know, I've just been trying to keep busy and I've not been vlogging too much, so I do apologise. But believe me though, I am trying my best to pick up the camera as and when I can and vlog and document my life for you guys. My mum was looking at maybe possibly coming out of hospital today, but sadly she didn't. So it might be the case that she could be coming out of hospital tomorrow. But we shall wait and see. They've just got to run a couple more tests on her, obviously fill out some paperwork, sign off some paperwork as well before she can come home. But my sister did come over earlier this evening, and I did go up into the loft because my mum has got some bits and pieces up in the loft which she's gonna need when she comes out of hospital and stuff, just to help her recover a little bit. So I went up into the loft earlier this evening to go and get them bits. But anyway, look guys, I am gonna head off to sleep now, so from me it's good night, and I will speak to you guys again in the next scene of this episode of the weekly vlog, which will be good morning everybody. Time to open these curtains. There we go. It is the 1st of November, Friday the 1st of November, so welcome to November folks. I have not long woken up. I woke up at 7 o'clock this morning and I checked social media for about 45 minutes, then decided to go off into the bathroom and have a shower and have a shave and get dressed as well, so I am dressed. It is 8:23 now at the time of recording this part of this week's episode of the weekly vlog, and I am just about to have some breakfast. I think you know what I'm going to have for breakfast. I mean, I could have actually had sausage, egg and bacon and black pudding. I might actually use up those sausages, bacon and black pudding at some point. Maybe at lunchtime or something. I might do sort of like a mini fry up kind of thing at lunchtime. I don't know. But I'm going to have some Choco Hoop cereal though. Oh, and also as well, I do need to take my medication. I am going to be heading out shortly, by the way, because I am going to be going off to the dentist. I've got my 6-month checkup at the dentist this morning, so I'm just going to be sorting myself out really, and getting myself ready to go off to the dentist in a short while. I'm just coming back upstairs to my room for a second because I finished drinking these yesterday, by the way, these Nescafe Aero Peppermint Mochas. They are very delicious, by the way. So if they still do them in supermarkets, then maybe I will get them again at some point. But I also now want to give this one a go. This is Nescafe Quality Street Green Triangle Mocha. There's 7 sachets in there, so I'm going to give one of those a go. You know what, I might vlog that in just a few moments as well. So but yeah, so that is what I'm up to so far on this Friday morning. So I've just done the washing up, drying up and putting away from yesterday's breakfast, last night's dinner, and also this morning's breakfast as well. And I've also made that mocha that I said about earlier. Ooh, so close. So I'm going to give this a try now. This is the Quality Street Green Triangle Mocha. So that does taste very chocolatey. Is the Green Triangle Quality Street, is that meant to taste of mint? I think it is, because there's like a slight hint of mint in here, but it also tastes very chocolatey as well. Not too bad. I'm going to give that a 6 out of 10, to be honest. Not too bad. So anyway, I'm going to take my medication in a moment as well with that. And then I need to go upstairs, back into the bathroom again. I seemingly am spending half of my morning this morning in the bathroom. But I'm going to go back upstairs into the bathroom to brush my teeth, as I'm going to be heading off to the dentist very shortly for my 6-month checkup. Friday afternoon, and I've just got back from the dentist. Well, I have been back from the dentist for a while. And I have also had a phone call with my mum as well, a bit of an update to see how she's doing and stuff. She's not doing too badly, by the way, which is good news. And she should hopefully be coming out within the next couple of days or so. We did have somebody from the hospital come down here and drop off a Zimmer frame for my mum to get around at the moment while she recovers, and also a commode as well, which my mum may need. But I've just brought that in and took it upstairs to my mum's room, where she's requested for me to put it. And I've also just done myself some lunch as well. The other day I did myself a fry-up. I think it was on Tuesday this week I did a fry-up. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to use the rest of the stuff up that we had in the fridge left over from the fry-up that I did on Tuesday. So here we go. I've got some scrambled egg. I've also got some black pudding. I've also got 4 sausages. And I've got 2 bacon, which is hidden underneath the scrambled egg. I did quite a lot of scrambled egg, to be honest, but I do enjoy my scrambled egg. So I'm going to have that now for my lunch. The dentist, by the way, weren't too bad. You know, the dentist did say to me that my brushing has improved a lot more. Better than before. There is a few teeth right at the far back which are currently broken at the moment, but she says she's not going to worry about that for the time being. So she said if they do start to become painful, then let us know and we'll book you in for an appointment to have them removed, taken out. So At the moment, it's not painful or anything like that. I'm not having any grief with it, so, you know, so just leave them for the time being. She did say that there is a cavity at the bottom of my bottom teeth. It's just basically where the tooth is starting to discolour, basically, and rot away. And she just said just focus on brushing that area there really, and then we'll try and save that tooth. So fingers crossed, the tooth at the bottom here somewhere, you know, I won't have to have filled, basically. So yeah, but other than that, she said, you know, just focus on brushing like the top part of my gums, you know, where there might be a little bit of plaque build up and stuff. So just continue brushing on the top there and around the gum area. Brush behind the teeth a little bit more. Aside from that, she said, you're doing well, keep up the good work. And my next appointment with my dentist will be on the 1st of May 2025, so yeah, honestly 6 months time. So yeah, so there we go. Anyway, I'm gonna have this lunch before it does go cold, so I'm gonna eat that now on this Friday afternoon. Okay, so it is Friday night and I've just got back from having a KFC because after having that fry up earlier today, I decided to go and have a KFC dinner. That fell over. That's it. Yeah, I decided to have a KFC dinner because obviously being here on my own, it isn't fun. You know, I haven't actually got people around me, like in terms of like physically. And obviously, you know, it is a struggle, to be honest. So from time to time, it is nice to kind of just get out the house and just go and eat somewhere, even if it is somewhere that's quite unhealthy, you know. Obviously, I have had a few takeouts over the last couple of nights and stuff like that. Obviously, I had a McDonald's the other night. Last night, I just had a sub, I think, well, it was, what was it, a chicken sub, one of those Rustlers subs that you get, and also as well a pucker pie chicken and mushroom from the shop over the road, because I didn't really fancy eating a lot. So starting from tomorrow night, I am going to be going back to cooking again, because I've not been cooking for the last couple of nights. But so yeah, so that is exactly what I'm going to be doing. But I am upstairs though. I have got a monster pipeline punch. I'll show you what I had at KFC very quick as well. This is what I had. I had a gravy mega box, so it was basically a boneless fillet, a fillet on the bone, and 2 hot wings and some chips with some gravy, and also as well I had a large Pepsi Max, and I also had an Aero peppermint crushums to go with that as well. So, you know, it was just one of those things where tonight I just felt like as if I just needed to go out and get something to eat, because I just needed to hear the sound of people chattering away, the sound of people laughing, maybe a little bit of music going on in the background and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, I just had to do that, to be honest. Like, I just had to get out. So, you know, it does suck being on your own, but hopefully, fingers crossed, my mum will be back soon. Fingers crossed. Anyway, I didn't video call Kieran last night. I am going to be having a video call with him over on Skype on my iMac tonight, hence why I'm upstairs in my bedroom. And while I talk to Kieran on Skype, I'm also going to have a Pipeline Punch Monster Energy. Good morning, everybody. It is 8 minutes past 8. At the time recording this part of the weekly vlog. I have woken up at 7 AM this morning. I've taken Simba, I put Simba outside in the back garden. And also as well, I've just come upstairs, checked social media, and just been Snapchatting a couple of my friends as well. And now I'm back upstairs as well, as I'm just about to get dressed on this Saturday morning. It is Saturday night, by the way. What you just saw there was some fireworks, which have been let off nearby my house. So I just thought I'd vlog that for you guys, a little bit of vlogging content for you. But also as well, I do apologise that I've not really been vlogging much today. Unfortunately, I have been spending a bit of family time with my sister actually. My sister did come over, sorted out the fish tanks and the turtle tanks for my mum. She also fed the dog, the cat, the fish, the turtles, the rabbits as well, so they've all been fed today. But I did go out with my sister a little bit earlier today. I did do some vlogging, but I didn't vlog it on my vlogging camera. I vlogged it through my phone, so let me show you what I've been up to with my sister throughout today. We stopped off at McDonald's in Boscombe because I didn't have anything for breakfast this morning, so I ended up having a cheeseburger and a mayo chicken burger alongside a iced caramel frappe McCafe thing. Anyway, I do apologise if you hear some buzzing. It is the light just above the camera that's buzzing away at the moment. Also as well, we did stop off as well at a reptile centre in Poole as well, called Southern Aquatics. We stopped off in there and we had a look around there. My sister picked up these aquatic frogs and a couple of fish for a fish tank in her bedroom as well. And we did pick up some frozen food for her aquatic frogs to eat in the fish tank as well. So we did stop off there and do that. My sister did take me back to her flat as well, and I got to see her, well, it's not her bearded dragon, it's her boyfriend's bearded dragon. But I did get to see him, and I got to see him being fed some food as well, and also as well I did get to hold her bearded dragon, and I must say I did kind of freak out a little bit because like the bearded dragon just felt so dry. Like, I know that's how they're meant to feel, but it just felt so weird and so dry and like, honestly, that's literally the heebie-jeebies it gave to me. Like, it was just so weird. It really, really was. And then a little bit later on this evening, me, my sister, and my sister's boyfriend, we all went out for a harvester meal to celebrate my birthday, my early birthday celebrations. And this is what I had for my birthday dinner this evening. Obviously, I went for a salad bowl, which includes pineapple, beetroot, potato salad, coleslaw, and also as well, I added in like, what else I add in? Oh, and some pasta as well, like pesto pasta as well. So that's that was added in there. And then for the main meal, and I also had as well a refillable Coca-Cola as well. The main meal, I went for a Dirty One burger, which includes a hash brown, a beef burger, some cheese, and an onion ring. And I also got that with some chips as well. And I did add a lot of tomato ketchup with the chips, because the chips to me looked a little bit dry, which is why I was like, you know what, I'm going to add a load of tomato ketchup to that. And I also did have a side to go with it as well, which is the usual when I go to a harvester, a side of macaroni cheese. So that is what I had for my dinner this evening. And then my sister came back here, dropped me off, picked up her dog because her dog JJ was here throughout today. And they've now gone. So, and now I'm left here on my own again. So there we go. So yes, that's everything that I've been up to today on this Saturday. So yeah, so there we go. So I just thought I'd let you guys know what I've been up to today. I do apologise that I've not really vlogged anything, but like I say, I've obviously been spending a bit of time with my sister and stuff, so obviously I've not really had the camera on me or vlogged anything, but obviously there's been moments that I have vlogged on my phone, so there we go. Anyway, it is Saturday night. I am going to very quickly take Simba for a quick walk while I can't hear any fireworks going off. So I'm just going to take Simba for a quick walk around the neighbourhood before they probably let the next set of fire. Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday. I'm wearing quite a lot of layers. I'm wearing my dressing gown, my hoodie, and then underneath my hoodie I'm wearing my pyjama top as well, because halfway through the night I got absolutely freezing cold, so I decided to wrap up nice and warm, and I did. Anyway, I'm not even feeling that hot neither. I'm still feeling quite nice and snug. Anyway, it is Sunday. It's Sunday the 3rd of November 2024, and today is a special day in the calendar because it is the one and only Steve. It's my birthday today. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Because I've got nobody here to sing it for me this year, unfortunately. But don't expect me to be going out and celebrating my birthday with my family and stuff. I did that kind of yesterday. You know, obviously my sister treated me to a birthday meal with her boyfriend as well, which was very delicious, as I mentioned earlier in the vlog. But obviously with my mum still being in hospital, hopefully she'll be coming out within the next couple of days. We'll have to just wait and see. But I did say to my mum that, you know, we're not going to be celebrating my birthday until she comes out, really. She did say that she's got some birthday presents for me here at home, somewhere in the house, but she said that she will give them to me once she is out of hospital. But we did actually sit in a hospital room the other day, and we did do an online order at George at Asda, as I did get some new shoes. My mum did buy me some new shoes for my birthday. I did get a text message yesterday to say that my order was ready to collect, so I will get them later this morning, and I will try them on once I get to the hospital ward, just to show my mum. So fingers crossed they do fit me. And yeah, so there we go. So I will show you guys the shoes that I did get for my birthday a little bit later on in this episode of the weekly vlog, okay? Just before I end this week's episode of the vlog. But also as well, the other day I did also get a birthday card. Well, I'm assuming it is a birthday card, to be honest with you. Oh, you can't see me. I'm assuming it is a birthday card because it is addressed to me, and it does look like a birthday card, to be honest. So I'm going to open up this card now, once I've got the envelope open. There we go. I did decide, I was like, do I open it now or should I leave it until my birthday? And I was like, well, I've only technically got a couple of days to go until my birthday, and as I've not really got anything to open for my birthday this year, I thought, you know what, I will save it and open it on my birthday, so that way it gives me something to open. So here we go. Oh, it's from my granddad. It says, grandson, happy birthday. And, ooh, I have got, what have I got? A £10 note? I got a £10 note. There we go. Lovely £10 note. So I will leave that there for a minute, and I'll put that away shortly. And it does say, to Stephen, happy birthday with love from Grandad and my step-nan Dawn as well. So thank you so much, honestly. I really love the card as well. Look at the cards. That's really nice, actually. So yeah, honestly, I really do, you know what, I really do wish that was my birthday cake. Literally, that tray right there. That literally, yeah, literally that should be my birthday cake, like, you know, just with the sundae on it and all of that, you know, yeah. Anyway, a massive thank you to my granddad for my birthday card. I will try and give him a call a little bit later on this evening, actually, to thank him over the phone as well for my card and my money. So yeah, so honestly, a massive thank you to my granddad for that. So yeah, anyway, I've started off my birthday. It is 7:20 and I have just woken up. I've just put Simba and Monty outside in the garden for them to do their toiletries. And I am going to be going upstairs in a few moments, actually, and I'm going to check social media, see who said happy birthday to me and stuff. And I'm also going to be having a shower and getting dressed in a few moments as well. How about this for a nice birthday surprise? The Substance, a movie that I really loved in the cinema this year and gave it 5 stars over on Letterboxd. It's being released here in the UK tomorrow morning, believe it or not, November 4th, 2024, 12 AM. So I'm probably going to be giving this a watch at some point very soon. It is available to stream over on the streaming service Mubi, but I did pre-order this movie a long time ago on digital when it was available to pre-order. And now, tomorrow, it's finally coming to digital platforms here in the UK. So I'm very excited and very happy that this movie will be available for me to watch, because I absolutely loved this movie so much. Also, I just want to say a massive thank you to my uncle Damien for wishing me a happy birthday, and also one of my other friends as well, Tim Pettifer. He's wished me a happy birthday as well. Honestly, I really do appreciate it. And I also do want to say a massive thank you to Kyra as well for wishing me a happy birthday. I will be seeing her in the next couple of weeks, fingers crossed. So whenever we are both free, we will definitely be meeting up, and we will definitely be seeing each other, and we will vlog it as well, because we didn't vlog with each other last time as well. And also as well, I just want to say a massive thank you to Zoe as well. She's also wished me a happy birthday. She sent me a very long paragraph saying that how much she wishes that she was here with me right now, because she said she would have made me breakfast in bed, and she would have gave me some birthday kisses and cuddles as well. So, but she did say that she cannot wait to do that with me on Wednesday though, and like have a belated birthday celebration with me on Wednesdays. Honestly, I'm looking forward to having her down here next Wednesday. And of course, as I've mentioned before, I will be vlogging me and Zoe when we are together, and she is down here from Wednesday next week until Saturday when she goes back. Excuse me, when she goes back home. So yeah, so honestly, I'm really looking forward to it. I really am. Anyway, so yeah, I just want to say a massive thank you to the people who have already wished me a happy birthday. Honestly, it really does mean a lot. You know something really strange happened last night when I was asleep. Well, I woke up this morning around about 3:30 in the morning, and I was watching a movie on the TV just before I went to sleep, and I ended up falling asleep. But as I was watching the film, which was on Disney Plus, I decided to take out of the fridge this Monster Mango Loco, and I only drank a couple of sips out of it. And obviously then after that, I didn't drink any more. I woke up this morning to weirdly find my Monster juiced drink tipped over, and obviously some of the energy drink was on the table and stuff. I'm just feeling around just to make sure. It's a little bit sticky. But anyway. Yeah, but basically what happened was my energy drink fell over. It went all over the coffee table, and so I cleaned that up. And then after that, I then obviously tipped it back up on the right side, how it's meant to be. And there's now only half an energy drink left in there. So, but it's weird though, because I don't know how it happened. Really weird. I don't know how it happened. I don't know if it had just happened, or I don't know if... I just don't know. Like, honestly, it was on the coffee table and my legs weren't anywhere near the coffee table. You know, so... Like, even though I might have long legs, don't get me wrong, and I was in a recliner chair, but my legs didn't stretch out that far to hit the coffee table, to then hit my can of Monster, to knock my can of Monster over on the coffee table. It's so weird and so bizarre. Anyway, well, I've cleaned that up anyway. I did that last night, and then obviously I went upstairs, got into my pyjamas, and then came back down here and fell back to sleep down here. Anyway, I have got this Nescafe 3-in-1 creamy and rich coffee kind of thing. I don't know how long it's been upstairs on my bed for, but I saw this yesterday and I was like, you know what, I'm going to have this at some point in the next couple of days. So I'm going to have this this morning for my first flask of the day. So it is what is it, Sunday? So I'm getting lost with my days. It is Sunday evening nearly. It's just coming up to 20 to 5. In about an hour's time, or less than an hour's time from now, I'm going to be 28 years old. That's right, I'm going to be 28 years old. Anyway, I have just come back from the hospital seeing my mum. My mum, fingers crossed, will be out of hospital within the next 24 to 48 hours, we're kind of hoping. She is getting a lot better. She's getting a lot stronger day by day, which is good news. As a matter of fact, I did see her walking up and down the hallway from the room that she's staying in. I saw her walking up and down it twice to go to the toilet, which is really, really good news. To be honest, because when was it? I think it was like at the beginning of this week. I went up to see her and she could only literally just walk as far as her sink that she's got, like her wash sink that she's got in her room. So yeah, so honestly, it is really good news to see my mum being able to go and walk up and down the hallway and go into her room as well. So there we go. Anyway, the really weird thing is this is really weird. I mean, literally, my sister has been here. She messaged me earlier to say, am I home? Obviously, I wasn't, because I was up at the hospital seeing my mum. And I said to her, no, I'm at the hospital at the moment. And she said it's just that she wanted to come round and see me. And I'm assuming she wanted to give me these birthday presents that I've got right here. So, now the really weird thing is, right, is it actually says here, December 25th, ho ho ho, no peeking. And it says Christmas and Santa's favourite, delivery from the North Pole. So I'm assuming that these presents right here aren't for me right now. I'm assuming they're for Christmas, so I'm just going to leave them there and just open this birthday card. I'm only joking, they are actually for me, or I'm assuming they're for me. Anyway, let's open the card first, actually. So yeah, my sister has been over, so let's have a look and see what the card says. I'll show you guys what the card says as well. Oh, and also as well, I will show you the shoes to the main, oh look at that, to the main man. I see what you did there. Yeah, to Stephen, hope you have a lovely day and enjoy your gifts. And that's love from my sister, her boyfriend, and JJ as well. Oh, thank you so much, honestly. That really does me a lot. I do love that card, by the way. I'm going to go and sit that up with my granddad's cards. I am going to be fingers crossed, I'm going to be speaking to my granddad a little bit later on this evening as well, and I'll thank him for my card and my money as well, because I got a tenner from my granddad, which is very nice of him to give to me. So, and also as well, I need to have a chat with him because I haven't spoken to him for a couple of weeks, because I've tried ringing him, but obviously he must just have been busy for the last couple of weeks. So in a minute I'm going to get my dinner sorted, and then I'm going to give him a call and see what he's been up to over the last couple of weeks. I don't think he even knows that my mum's been in hospital neither, so that's going to be something that I'm going to be talking to him about, just to keep him informed and updated as to how things have been. Anyway, let's open these presents, shall we? Honestly, these are the only presents that I've been able to open today because with my mum being in hospital, obviously she hasn't wrapped any of my presents, unfortunately. And yeah, so there we go. Anyway, let's open up these presents. Let's see what this one is. I'm going to try my best not to make too much of a mess because I'm trying my best to keep this house as tidy as possible. What on earth is this? A gaming print fleece duvet set. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, and it's for a double bed. So, you know what? I am probably going to put this. Is it like one duvet, two pillowcases? Yeah. So this here is a duvet set, which, you know what, actually, my bed does need changing. My bedding does need changing. So actually, this couldn't have come at a much more better time, to be honest, because my bedding does need to be changed. Obviously, I've got Zoe coming over here next week, and she is going to be staying with me. So, you know, obviously, I'm going to freshen the bed sheets up and stuff. So yeah, so this is going to be ideal for me and her to sleep in next week. So yeah, honestly, a massive thank you to my sister for my duvet set. I will show you guys. Probably either, well, it'll be in the next episode of the weekly vlog. I will show you guys what the duvet set looks like on my bed, okay? And we have got one final gift that my sister has very kindly gifted to me for my birthday this year. So let's open this up and see what's in here. Oh, a pyjama set. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Quality garments. It's in a large, which, yeah, I don't mind large. And I'll show you, this is the picture from it. So there we go. You get like stripy pyjama bottoms and a grey pyjama top. So there we go. So yeah, I will wear that, and the tag is still on it. Naughty, naughty, the tag is still on it. But there we go. Anyway, I will wear that. You know what? I might wear this to bed tonight. So I will show you guys what that looks like on me in the next episode of the weekly vlog. So I am going to be wrapping up this weekly vlog very, very shortly. But no, in all seriousness, a massive thank you to my sister, though, for my birthday presents today. Honestly, I really do appreciate it a lot. I am going to very quickly, before we go into the next scene of the vlog, show you guys the trainers that my mum gifted for me for my birthday, which I went and collected earlier today. So let me show you that now in the next scene of the vlog. So here we are. These are my new trainers that my mum gifted me for my birthday. They're in this like navy blue colour, which I do love navy blue shoes, to be honest. Like, they really do suit me, especially given the fact that I wear like black trousers as well. So I do think they do go rather well with the black trousers. So yeah, so these are my new trainers, which I got from George at Asda the other day. I picked these up earlier today because they were click and collect. So yeah, so these are what my mum got me for my birthday this year. That isn't the only thing that my mum has got me for my birthday. She has admitted to me that there is some other presents as well that she has got me for my birthday this year, but obviously because she's been in hospital for the last 2 weeks now, obviously she's not had the time to wrap the presents up or anything like that. So obviously she didn't want to see me go without for my birthday this year, like on the day itself, which is why she decided to get me these shoes from Asda. So what she is going to do, though, when she does come out of hospital, which again, as mentioned, fingers crossed, in the next 24 to 48 hours, we're hoping and praying she'll be out of hospital by then. She said that we are going to do a joint birthday celebration because it's also her birthday as well in the next couple of days as well. So, which does remind me, I do need to go out and get my mum some birthday presents and a birthday card as well to give to her. So yeah, so that's exactly what I'm going to do next week at some point. But yeah, no, in all seriousness though, we did agree that we'll just do a joint birthday celebration next week when she's out of hospital. We were originally going to go to the Toby Carvery when Zoe comes down next week, but given the fact that my mum is going to be at home recuperating after her operation and still recovering as well, then, you know, obviously she's not going to be in any fit state really to kind of walk up the road to go to the carvery and stuff like that. So what we are going to do instead is we're probably just going to have a takeaway at home instead, but we're gonna, fingers crossed, do that. If she is back home by the end of next week, which I'm really hoping she is, then we're going to do that alongside Zoe, who's also going to be with us as well next week. So I'm really looking forward to seeing Zoe next week. Like, in all seriousness, I know it's been 6 years, literally 6 years now since I last saw Zoe, but I'm really looking forward to meeting up with her again and making more happy memories with her again and stuff, honestly. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. So that's going to be coming up next week. This is my dinner for tonight, by the way. I have got some sausages which I've just cut up. I'll tell you why in just a second. I know they look a bit burnt. They do look like they're made out of charcoal as well. I apologise. I'll tell you the reason why that is in just a few moments. And also as well, I've got some cheesy hash browns and some mixed veg as well. That's my dinner for tonight. I'm not getting another takeaway this week. Honestly, I'm done with takeaways. I've had a McDonald's this week. I've had a KFC this week. And I've even had a Harvester this week, so no, I need to do some cooking at home, which is why I've just done tonight's dinner. The reason why those sausages look like they're made out of charcoal, and also they look very burnt, is because of the fact that I got them sausages out of the freezer, and they're Richmond sausages, which you put in the oven or you put under the grill. You don't fry them. You stick them under the grill or you stick them in the oven. And I didn't do that. I fried them. So, you know what? I've got my camera on the tripod. So let me just, I'll give him a go, right? I'll give him a go. Alright? Simba's outside barking. Here we go. Look how charcoal this looks. I mean, it looks like it's cooked all the way through, doesn't it? It does. Like, it does look like it's been cooked all the way through. But anyway. I mean, it does taste a bit burnt, admittedly. Could taste a bit better, but try another one. Try this one. Look at that. Let's give this one a go. It's still not bad. It is hot. Alright. Oh, no. But anyway, I'm not gonna lie, as they were frying, I was starting to get that burnt smell coming through, which is never a good sign. Anyway, I'm gonna now eat the rest of my dinner. It's not bad, you know, yeah, it tastes a bit charcoal-y, admittedly, but you know what? This is what you get when you fry sausages, Steve. Just remember that for next time. Sunday night, birthday evening, and I've decided to go over to the shop to go and get myself some ciders. So these are the ciders that I've got. I'm going to drink one tonight, and I'm going to drink the other ones maybe tomorrow night and Tuesday night next week as well. So I've got an Inch's medium apple cider, which I might drink now. I'm going to also have a video chat with my friend Kieran on Skype in a few moments as well. I've also got a Copperberg cider. This one is Summer Punch. And I've got another Copperberg cider as well, and that one is Mixed Fruit Tropical. So those are the ciders that I bought just from the shop a few moments ago. So yeah, I'm going to have this one here, the Inches cider, while I have a video call with my friend Kieran on Skype. There is a new YouTube video up by Gabby Thompson that I'm going to watch now on YouTube on my iMac, which is last week of term. On my TV in my bedroom, I've got Wednesday's episode of Coronation Street to catch up on, and also Friday's episode of Coronation Coronation Street to catch up on ITVX on my TV in my bedroom. And I'm going to end this week's episode of the weekly vlog there. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. And as always, if you like what you see, then feel free to hit that subscribe button to become a Stevo. Obviously, I've got your next YouTube video, which is a movie wrap-up video. That's going to be coming up for you very soon. And of course, I have got my next weekly vlog coming out in the next couple of days as well. Coming up in that weekly vlog, by the way, I am going to be meeting up with Zoe for the first time in 6 years. We did used to vlog together, however, unfortunately, I deleted those vlogs at the beginning of 2019 and started the weekly vlogs all over again, unfortunately. So, but yeah, no, in all seriousness, so I am looking forward to meeting up with Zoe, and I'm looking forward to catching up with her and spending some time with her. So I am going to be vlogging with her. Also, I am going to be focusing on cleaning up the house as well. So I'm going to take you guys on a journey of what I get up to in the house as well in next week's episode of the weekly vlog as well. But from me for now though, it's goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys again in my next YouTube video. Say goodbye, Simba. Go bye-bye. Bye-bye. Go on. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.